Now, in a surprise move, President Cyril Ramaphosa has appointed Enoch Godongwana as the country's new Minister of Finance after Tito Mboweni asked to be relieved of his duties. Our business reporter Kopano Gumbi is outside the JSE to give us a sense of how the markets are reacting to the news. Kopano, very good morning to you. We saw that there was a bit of a wobble when the announcement was made yesterday to the markets. What's it looking like this morning?
Absolutely, Paul. The markets did react a little bit last night, but you know, the South African markets, especially the currency, are often not impacted as significantly by South African events as we would like to hope. I mean, in this morning's trade, now the rand has strengthened a little bit, in fact, just as the markets have opened, now around 9:15. And so we are constantly monitoring what is happening with the rand, but it does not seem to be as affected yet by the movements in the Ministry of Finance, which of course is a very critical portfolio in this time, given what is happening with COVID-19 and the economic shocks of an ongoing recession and low economic growth in South Africa, Paul.
What do we know about the controversy surrounding the incoming finance minister? Because, of course, that is believed to have an impact on what we might see going forward.
Absolutely, Paul. Well, it would be surprising for many ordinary South African citizens, the appointment of Enoch Godongwana, but we have been made aware that the business community, in fact, were given a heads up before the announcement was made yesterday that Enoch Godongwana would be the incoming Minister of Finance. Martin Kingston telling Newzroom Afrika last night after the announcement that they were told or made aware at least about this idea, and so they continue to support President Ramaphosa and what he does. Enoch Godongwana, though, is a storied political actor. He has not been a stranger to both the political scene as well as some administrative work. He is a former Deputy Minister of Economic Development, as well as a former Deputy Minister of Public Enterprises. He did step down in 2012 after there was a cloud surrounding his time in office. There were allegations made against him and his wife regarding a 120 million rand tender or a workers' pension fund that they were misappropriated while he was in office. Godongwana also has some history with, I would say, more socialist policies when it comes to how South Africa should be run. There have been some calls within the ANC, and they've been supported, that South Africa should consider nationalizing the Reserve Bank, and we should also consider how we use the PIC and state pension funds to fund some of the challenges that South Africa faces in terms of state-owned entities. I'm sure the markets will be closely watching his decisions around this, because there are significant challenges that we face, but there are also very significant decisions that will impact how South Africans are investing and how we gain investment in the country overall.
Very well, let's leave it there for now as we continue throughout the course of this morning to get reaction to President Cyril Ramaphosa's cabinet reshuffle. Business reporter Kopano Gumbi giving us some insight on what some of the expectations are when it comes to the financial markets.